안녕하세요. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. I'm just adjusting the camera angle a little bit. 네, 반갑습니다. So, I see myself here on the screen. I don't see myself on my computer. 네, 다들 들어오셨죠? Welcome. I am here. TG. Sam, 어디에 갔어요? Where did you go? Well, I was here. I was just getting ready. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, welcome. Come on in. Have a seat. 앉으세요. 네, 주말 잘 보내셨나요? 네, okay. Alright, so I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you guys? Oh, by the way, I shouldn't be looking at this side. Here's the camera. So, thank you so much. Today, we're going to be talking about before and after in Korean. How to say before doing something and after doing something in the Korean language. Hot Choco says, hooray, finally caught you live. Well, congratulations. And Park Seonghwa, when did the live session start? It just started 2 minutes ago. 안녕하세요. We just started. So, if you are new to the live session or these live sessions, please bring your notebook and pen and be ready to learn with me. And if you have questions that are not related to today's topic, it's okay. You can ask me questions and I will go back to your questions later on after I cover what I have prepared for you today. 좋아요. 그럼 오늘도 공부를 같이 해보겠습니다. 네, 공책 가지고 왔어요. 좋아요. Alright, and I will try I will try not to kick you. 노력하겠지만 질문을 다 대답하지 못할 수도 있어요. So I might not be able to answer every question from everyone, but I will try. Okay. 자, 그럼 좋아요. 오늘은 우리가 before 그리고 after 한국어로 어떻게 하는지 배울 건데요. Today, I'm going to be typing as usual on the screen right here. So before and after in Korean. So right before I started actually looking into this, or right after, I was actually surprised when I realized that there are more expressions about after than before. I will explain myself a little bit later. So there are more Korean expressions you need to learn in order to say after doing something in Korean than before doing something. I thought it was fascinating, very interesting. 스웨터 잘 어울리나요? Thank you. 자, so first, before we start talking about the actual phrases, there are two words that I need to introduce. The first one is 전 and the other is 후. 전, 후. Okay, 전, 후. Please repeat after me. 전 and 후. 전 and 후, they both come from the Chinese characters. 전. 전, where's 전 for before? Yes, 앞전 and 후. 후, where is 후 over here? 뒤후. Okay, so this 전 is not the same kind of 전 for Korean pancakes like 파전, 해물전, etc. This is not food. This is just, it's a coincidence. It's a different word with the same pronunciation. So yeah, 후식 means dessert, right? Like 후식 is you eat something, 식사를 해요. 식사를 한 다음에 you eat afterwards. So that's a dessert. So 전후, please repeat one more time. 전후. Okay. So you are going to be using these words 전 and 후 to form the phrases that we will learn today. So let me get right into it. So before doing something, so the title is before and after, but we're mainly talking about before doing something, after doing something. Like before going home, before doing my homework, before going to work before meeting my friends. Let's turn these into Korean sentences, and I will actually make the font a little smaller so that you can see more. Maybe I can even do this, maybe, yep, and make the window a little taller. Perfect. So before going home, and we're going to be using the same thing with after, okay? So in order to say these things, you can't just say 천. You have to change the verb into this form. 기. Oh, super chat. Thank you, Thomas, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There is no comment that you left along with the super chat, but I appreciate it. I will take it as a gesture of support. 감사합니다. 정말 감사합니다. 네, 좋아요. 그래서, yeah, and other learners will benefit from your generosity. 기 is one way to change a verb into a noun form. There are many ways to turn a verb into a noun form. So 기 is one of them. So for example, 공부하다 changes to 공부하기. 집에 가다 changes to 집에 가기. I mentioned this before, but when you want to put items on a to-do list or a checklist, you usually put 기, like to do something. 집에 가기, 청소하기, cleaning the house, or buying something, buying groceries, or visiting Talk to Me in Korean. If it's an item on your checklist, usually everything ends with 기, okay? So 공부하다 changes to 공부하기, 집에 가다 changes to 집에 가기. And then, because this is already in the noun form, it is good to go with 전. It's good to be used with 전. It is ready. So 공부하기 전에, 집에 가기 전에. Okay? So I saw a comment earlier, please save the live session. We do save everything that we actually cover, or all the live sessions are covered as separate videos on our channel. So please visit our channel after the session is over to do more reviews, okay? So 공부하기 전에, 집에 가기 전에. So I'm done explaining how this is formed. I will give you more examples. By the way, also all the text will be saved and put into the description for this video later on so that you can also save time instead of having to type everything yourself. So 공부하다 changes to 공부하기 전에. All right, do it with me. I already wrote it here, but I will do it again. 집에 가다. Obviously, you need to know how to say to go home, the original expression, in order to say before going home. 집에 가다 changes to 집에 가기 전에. All right, 집에 가기 전에. 숙제. 숙제 is homework. Please repeat. 숙제. It's written as 숙 and 제, but it's pronounced as 숙제. 숙제. Yeah, most students don't like 숙제. 숙제 안 좋아하죠? 네, 숙제 좋아하는 학생 별로 없어요. 숙제 좋아하는 학생 별로 없어요. 대부분의 학생들은, most students, 숙제 안 좋아해요. But anyway, before doing my homework, 숙제하기 전, 숙제하다 is to do one's homework. 숙제하기 전에. 숙제하기 전에. Great, you guys are going ahead of me. Going to work is 출근하다. 출근하다. 출 means to go out. 근 is to work. So go out to work or going out to your workplace is 출근. Commuting to work. 출근하기 전에. Yes. 출근하기 전에. By the way, 전 is here and 에 is a marker. So in this case, it's a time marker. Before, 전 means before, but you need the marker to make it complete. 전에. Okay? 출근하기 전에. Alright. And the pronunciation is linked. 전에. Okay. Oh, it's 4:13 a.m. for you there, Reller. So you're watching this 자기 전에. Before sleeping, before going to bed. 자기 전에 TTMIK 라이브 보고 있어요. You can say this. 자기 전에 TTMIK 라이브 보고 있어요. And tomorrow when you wake up and somebody asks you why are you so tired? 왜 그렇게 피곤해요? Or 왜 이렇게 피곤해요? Or 피곤해해요 is also possible. You can say 자기 전에 TTMIK 라이브 봤어요. 자기 전에 TTMIK 라이브 봤어요. Wow, so many people are catching us really late at night or super early in the morning. 네, 자기 전에 TTMIK 라이브 봤어요. 그래서 지금 진짜 피곤해요. It's something that you can say. Aha. An interesting typo there, Rodrigo. I know you wanted to say TTMIK 때문에 때문에 because of Talk to Me in Korean, because of TTMIK. 때문에. But I know you know this. I'm pointing this out not to embarrass you or anything, but just to introduce a very good word. 대문. TTMIK 대문에. 대문 is the 대 means big, 문 is door. 대문 is the front door, front gate of a building or a house. So TTMIK 대문에 means on the front door of Talk to Me in Korean. Yeah. So just an interesting difference. Okay. I think we did everything. Here. 친구들 만나다. To meet friends. 친구들 만나기 전에. Alright. 대문 몰랐어요. 대문. Yeah, 대문. These days, let's talk a little bit about 문 here. Okay, 문. Door. Yeah. So there are some words that you need to know related to the door. How many other words are there in English that refer to the door, that are different from the door? Not that many other than gate, I guess. But in Korean, we have many words like they also include the letter 문. So yeah, 입구 is entrance. 입구. 출구 is exit. 입구, 출구. 구 means in Chinese characters, 구 means the door, the mouth. Mouth. 입구 is the mouth of a building or a house for going in. 입구, 출구 is the mouth for going out. Yeah, gateway is a great word in English. So 입구, 출구. When we're in the house, indoors, we're talking about the door to a room. We say 방문, 방문, room door. Okay, 방문, 방문. Or 화장실 문, bathroom door. Like that. You can put other words in front of 문. And 정문 is the front door. 정물, not 정물, 정문. 후문 is back door, rear gate, front gate. 정문. So obviously when you are living in a normal apartment complex or normal apartment building, we don't have 정문 or 후문. We have only one door, right? So that's usually just 문 or 현관문. 현관문, door of a house usually. But when it's a big university campus or something like that, 정문, 후문 are very commonly used. So any major college, any big college in Korea has the 정문 area and the 후문 area. Usually the 정문 area has more restaurants, like it really depends on the college, but restaurants where people can eat. 후문 has more, I guess, residential areas like boarding houses and stuff like that. It really depends on the uni. In my university's case, most Yeah, most hasukjibs were on the Cheongmun side. But anyway, so Cheongmun area, Humun area, so you will see a lot of, if you take the bus in Korea, especially the smaller buses, the maul buses, you will see the bus stops as, for example, 고려대학교 정문, front gate of Korea University, and 고려대학교 후문, the back gate of the university, even though there are several other gates, okay? So, 문. All right, that was that. 학교, what is a school gate? 학교, yeah, usually 학교 정문, 학교 후문. So you can say 후문에서 만나자. Let's meet at the rear gate of the school. 정문에서 만나, 정문 앞에서 만나, in front of the front gate of the school. So there are many words for 문. Okay. Film 42 TV. You still don't quite understand the relationship between Hangul and Hanja. So, okay, just to remind you of what we are talking about. We're talking about before and after in Korean, more specifically before doing something and after doing something in Korean. And I introduced 전 and 후. 전 means before, 후 means after or later. And we talked about 기 전에, okay? So that's out of the way. We'll practice more later. And we just talked about 문, and we're going to talk about after doing something. This is more interesting because there are several ways to say after. And before I go on to this, I will answer this question, very interesting question. What is the relationship between Hangul and Hanja? So a little bit of history lesson. Can we do this? A little bit of history. Okay. All right, cool. So in Korea, on the Korean peninsula, for a long time, we've always had this language that is spoken here, 한국어, the Korean language. Of course, it has evolved over time, but for the longest time, we didn't have our own writing system. So before King Sejong, as you all know, invented Hangul, we had to borrow Hanja characters from China, from the Chinese language. By the way, super chat. Thank you, Mrunal. Thank you so much for the super chat comment. So we had to borrow it, and we were speaking in this one language, and we were actually writing things down in another language. So without a lot of studying, without a lot of hours put into learning the characters, thousands of characters, memorizing them, the average person couldn't read anything. So King Sejong thought that was a problem, huge problem, kind of putting a gap between the educated and the rest, or the highly educated and the rest. Those who could afford to only study, those who didn't have to work for a living, and those who had to. So Hangul was made, and now we were able to write things down. We were actually conversing and communicating each other through text in Hangulgo. But by that time, since we were borrowing so many characters from China, a lot of the vocabulary words in Korean were based on Hanja. So even now, even though most young kids and young adults can't read many Hanja characters, they can't even recognize many Hanja characters. They can see, maybe they can recognize up to maybe a few hundred, 1,000 max, but they can't write more than a few dozen. Even though they can't, the Korean language itself is kind of like English is dependent on the Latin and Greek roots. We have so many we have so many words that are rooted in Chinese. So that's why. So the relationship, you don't have to know how to write Hanja characters, okay? It helps to be able to recognize them, but it's not an absolute necessity. Hangul's Han and Hanja's Han are not related. This Han refers to the Han dynasty of China, and Hangul is just the Korean language It's not related, okay? So, yeah, that's it. You don't have to know it, but if you do, you will find the Korean vocabulary to be more fun to learn, easier to learn. I'll just keep it simple. 헝가리 안토니아, 你会说汉语吗？对，一点点。Yeah, Hungary Antonia asked me if I can speak Chinese. I can speak a little bit to a degree. I can travel in China and get what I want. That's enough for me. So I'm not like actively learning, but I love learning new words. Okay, so let's go back to after. After is expressed through 후 plus 에. Okay, 후에. Please repeat after me. 후에, 후에, 후에. I introduced 후 earlier, but there's another word. 다음, 다음에. 다음 plus 에. 다음에, 다음에. Okay? So 후에 plus 다음에. Let's make some sentences. In order to use 후 or 다음, you need to change the verb into another form. Film 42 TV, thank you for the super chat comment. Thank you. All right, so, and the conjugation is a little bit different. 기 전에, we conjugated the verb stem into 기, one of the noun forms you can use in the Korean language using a verb, but we're using 다음에. 은 or 는 or yeah, 은 or 니은 다음에. When the verb stem ends with a consonant, the last 받침, you put 은, and it ends without a last consonant, you put 은 or 니은 다음에. So for example, 먹다, 먹다 changes to 먹은 다음에, and 가다 changes to 가. You can you know, even if you were to say 가은, if you say everything quickly, it changes to 간, right? 간 다음에, 간 다음에, 간 먹은 다음에, 간 다음에. Okay? All right, perfect. After doing something, let's change everything into both forms. So 후에 and 다음에 are equally good, but 다음에 is more colloquial because it is based on native Korean. Okay? All right. After going home, 집에 가다. You change 가다 to 간. Yeah, 집에 간 다음에. Or 후에. 집에 간 다음에, 집에 간 후에. Both are perfectly fine. After doing my homework, 숙제하다. I keep forgetting to write the original form. 숙제한 다음에, 숙제한 후에. Okay. After going to work, 출근하다 changes to 출근한 다음에, 출근한 후에. And then after meeting my friends, 친구들 만나다 changes to 친구들 만난 다음에 or 후에. Okay? So, is one spoken more or written? Both are equally commonly used in both spoken and written language, but if I were to choose one, 다음에 is more common in spoken Korean, slightly more common than 후에. Okay? Which one is most natural? They're both very, very natural. So you don't have to worry too much about it, okay? So, 집에 간 후에, 집에 간 다음에. Great, okay. And let me just check one thing. All right. There's one more thing that I want to introduce. I was just making sure that everybody can see what I'm typing. So, using 다음에 and 후에 requires the verb stem that precedes it to be conjugated like this, but there's another form you can use to say after doing something. That's why I think it's interesting how before doing something is usually only expressed through 기 전에, using the word 전에. There's no equivalent for 다음, for 전, the opposite. So it's only 기 전에, 기 전에, 기 전에 all the time for before doing something. But after is more diverse. I wonder why. Do we talk more about after doing something than before doing something? What's your idea? Can you guess why? I have no idea. But anyway, there are 3 expressions that I want to introduce. And I know Iron Fist is here. Welcome back. I promised you an Avengers live stream before in one of the previous live sessions. I asked around and I came to the realization that it might not be such a good idea to dedicate the whole live session to Avengers, the Marvel series, but I will introduce. I was wondering whether you would make it to the live session today or not. Thank you for your super chat comments, and I will introduce some interesting vocabulary words that are related to some superhero movies that everybody can enjoy, okay? I really gave it some thought. Cool. All right. Yeah, maybe our past is Blaster Master 80. Our past is always with us. Maybe that's a philosophical explanation for that. And then, cool. Okay, so one more expression that I want to introduce before I answer some of your other questions. So 다음에. The other one is 나서. 고 나서. Okay, so 먹고 나서. 하고 나서. 출근하고 나서. 퇴근하고 나서. Okay, so 나다 originally means to go out or to come out. Something comes out of something. Like when you say 생각이 났어요. Thought came out. I just came up with an idea. 생각이 났어요. So 나다 is so diverse, and I could dedicate maybe the whole session to 나다, but not today. And one of the meanings of 나다 is to go out of something. So 고 나서, you do something and then you go out of that action and you do another thing. 고 나서. Okay? 고 나서. All right, so let's change everything, the expressions that we changed to this. 집에 가고 나서. 숙제하고 나서. Okay, another way to say that. 숙제하고 나서, 집에 가고 나서. 출근하고 나서. Okay. Another way is 친구들 만나고 나서. Yeah. That's how you say after doing something in Korean. 3 major expressions that you can use. Oh, Jinky Bangkud asks, 그리고 나서 뭐예요? 하셨어요. 그리고 나서 좋은 표현이죠. 그리고 나서. So yeah, now that we just talked about 고 나서 as one of the expressions that you can use to say after doing something, 그리고 나서 is a very good expression to learn. I will make some more longer full sentences using those examples or some other examples as well. Just bear with me a little bit. I will compare before and after, like directly side by side. So 그리고 나서 is 그렇다 plus 고 나서. Okay? Or even 그렇게 하다 plus 고 나서. 그렇다 is to be that way, to be so. Okay? 그렇다, to be like that. 고 나서, 그리고 나서. So, or 그렇게, like that as an adverb, 하다, 그렇게 하다, to do like that. 고 나서, after doing that. So, 그리고 나서 or 그렇게 하고 나서 is like, and then, or after that, and after that, etc. And then, 그리고 나서, 어제 뭐 했어요? What did you do yesterday? 어제 친구들 만났어요. 그리고 나서 뭐 했어요? And then what did you do after that? 그냥 집에 갔어요. Okay, let me put A and B. This is not a very good kind of conversation where you are kind of interrogating the other person. 그리고 나서 뭐 했어요? 집에서 한국어 공부했어요. 그리고 나서 뭐 했어요? You can keep asking the other person like that. Okay? And then 그냥 잤어요. Here, if you want to add more flavor, more pressure to this, you can add 그리고 나서는 뭐 했어요? Here, 는, you probably already know, 는 is for contrast, for changing topics. Okay, I see what you mean about that. How about this one? How about that one? When you want to add the sense of how about or as for, by contrast, you put 는. You can put 는 like pretty much anywhere. It's such a powerful little thing. So 그리고 나서는 뭐 했어요? And B can go like 그리고 나서는, and then you're like 그만 좀 물어봐, you know? 그만 좀 물어봐. Stop asking me. And then like 나가 in 반말. Upset, right? 레와, you understood the whole conversation. Yay. Screenshot. 잠깐만요. Okay, screenshot. There you go. Yeah. So 그리고 나서, I hope I made 그리고 나서 clear. Okay? So Slavic 외국인 said, can 기 be used with 후에? No. 후에 can be used after just a noun, like 수업 후에, after the class. 출근 후에, let me write it. So 출근 전에, 출근 후에. 운동 전에, 운동 후에. 식 전에, 식 후에. This is something that you would find on a medicine envelope from the pharmacy, like 식전, 식후, before the meal, after the meal, before each meal or after each meal, 식후, 운동 전에. So with just regular nouns, individual nouns, independent nouns, you can put 전에 or 후에 just like that freely. But 출근, whenever you have the 하다 part, you have to say 출근하기 전에, 출근한 후에. Okay? 출근하기 전에 한국어 공부했어요. 출근한 후에, as for, you can put 는. 출근한 후에는 공부 못해요. I can't study after, as for after going to work. 출근한 후에는 공부 못해요. Alright. So, if you have some specific sentences that you want to be able to say using before and after doing something, let me know. I will change those sentences into Korean together with you. Okay. All right. Iron Fist, another good question. This seems like an advanced Korean class. Where is a good place to start a beginner's class? Everybody knows by now, I hope, talktomeinkorean.com. You can take the level test. If you haven't, if you've been using the website for a while, I think many people might not know about our level test. Scroll to the bottom of the page and you can actually click on the level test. Can I show you? I'm not sure if the design team had something over there. Like that. This computer is just sitting here, not doing anything, and then I only sometimes use it for the live classes, so sometimes it's very slow, but today it's not. So go to the website. You can access the site or access the level test from the Learning Center, or you can go to the bottom of the page and click on Test Your Korean here. You can click on it and check your Korean level and then figure out where to go next. Okay? All right, perfect. And while you're there, you can browse the site, and we have many books. By the way, did you see our BTS book on the site? I wasn't meaning to do a little advertisement session here, but I'm just showing you while I'm on the site. Yes, it's we have 2 books in the series and Bongjuno series. We didn't write these books. You can see that the author is somebody else. We have an official collaboration with the publisher of these books. It's a popular series in Korea, and you can read about their stories in Korean. So cartoon books, and they're really interesting. If there are other, I guess, singers or celebrities whose stories that you want to read like this, let me know. I will go check with our publisher and the publisher of these books too. And you can see that here, if you use the filter right here, you can, if you want to be clear which book was written by us, which book was written by someone else, but we are offering them through collaboration, you can click on by Talk to Me in Korean and by others, author. So if you click on by others, you can see all the books that we didn't write, but we highly recommend to all Korean learners. Okay, a lot of requests. Good. These books, if you're wondering whether our books are going to be offered as ebooks, yes, all the ebooks that we wrote are already available or going to be available as ebooks, but written by other people, those books are not going to be available through ebooks. They might have a plan to release those books as ebooks, but yeah, we don't have the authority to do that, okay? But click on by others, and you will see all these wonderful books that you can read in Korean. And yeah, only books written by Talk to Me in Korean are available as ebooks. All right, let's go back to today's topic. But before I go, I owe something, a service to Iron Fist, and I think you guys will enjoy this as well. So when you watch like superhero movies like the Avengers series, and even if you don't like the Avengers series, whenever you see superhero movies like enhanced human beings doing all sorts of cool things, you might wonder how to describe those things in Korean. 한국어로 superpowers. 초능력. 초능력이라고 해요. 초능력. Okay? 초능력. 초 is superpower. Yeah, you could say that, but I think it's just the line that the comedian Kim Young-chul uses, I think. So, 초 is exceed or above or very, okay? 능력 is power, ability. 초능력 is super ability, okay? 초능력. And the pronunciation is a little bit different from the writing. 초능력, 초능력. If you've had trouble, yeah, this is how you pronounce it. 초능력, 초능력. Okay, great. 초능력, 능력. When in normal, 운동 park. 한국어 말하기는 초능력이에요. Speaking Korean is a superpower. That's good. That's a cool way to put it. Okay. By the way, 능력, when you see 능력 in everyday Korean conversations, it might be used in a slightly different way than it is in the dictionary. So 능력 means ability, but 능력이 있어요, 능력이 없어요. If you say these, they mean 능력이 있어요 means somebody makes a lot of money. Like they have the ability to make money well. 능력이 있어요. 능력이 없어요 means they don't make a lot of money. So yeah, interesting usages, right? So 능력 originally it means ability. But in this idiomatic usage, 능력이 있어요. 능력이 있는 사람 means somebody who makes a lot of money or is capable of making a lot of money. So that's some interesting usage. So 초능력. All right, and then here 시간 여행. 시간 여행. I will introduce these three. 하늘을 나는 능력. Yeah, these three before we move on to another topic. Time travel is 시간 여행. 시간 여행. But the pronunciation again 시간 여행. Kind of like that. Or even 시간 여행. 시간 여행. It sounds like that. 시간 여행. 시간 여행 is the standard pronunciation, but in reality people kind of say it like 시간 여행. Okay? 순간 이동. Can you guess what 순간 이동 is? 순간 이동. 이동 is moving to another location. 순간 is moment. 순간 이동. What does it mean? Yes, teleportation. 순간 이동 is teleportation. So, and 하늘을 나는 능력, the ability to fly. 하늘을 나는 능력. In English, you just say fly, right? Fly. But in Korean, 날다, if you just say this, it feels insufficient for some reason. There are many words like that in Korean. So for example, 추다 is the verb for to dance, but you never hear people saying 추다 only. You say 춤을 추다, dance a dance. 꾸다 is to dream, but 꿈을 꾸다. You never see people saying 꾸다 on its own, right? Like that. So 날다, it does mean fly, but people often say 날아서 소앤소에 가다 or 날아가다. To fly and go somewhere. You use a compound verb like that, or 비행기를 타고 날아갔어요, or you say 하늘을 날았어요. So I flew in my dream yesterday. That in Korean, 어제 꿈에서 날았어요. It does work. It's okay. But to make it more clear, because 날다 is so short, people often add 하늘, the sky, fly in the sky, right? So that's why when you say the superpower of flying, you say 하늘을 나는 능력. This is a very common way to describe the ability to fly. 하늘을 나는 능력. And when you want to say, I wish I could so and so, in Korean, 일 수 있으면 좋겠어요. 일 수 있으면 좋겠어요. So for example, 시간 여행 할 수 있으면 좋겠어요. I wish I could time travel. 순간 이동을 할 수 있으면 좋겠어요. I wish I could do teleportation. I wish I could teleport. 순간 이동을 할 수 있으면 좋겠어요. 하늘을 날 수 있으면 좋겠어요. I wish I could fly in the sky. Many kids, including my own son, they say, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, because they're spoiled by so many movies and cool video effects that they see on YouTube and on various places. They think that it's possible. So I deliberately showed my son how video magic works. We even edited a few videos together to make him fly in the video, and he now knows how much work goes into freezing the background, like cropping himself out of the background, filling the empty spot and make him move, and then add smoke after he flies away and like all that. So now he knows, oh, okay, so all the cool stuff was done in like this. So he doesn't say these things too much, but I think it's okay sometimes. Like 나도 저렇게 할 수 있으면 좋겠어요. I wish I could do it like that too. Okay. I saw Hungary Antonia asking or leaving a comment in really long Korean, so I need to read this. Impressive. 아주 좋아요. 정말 멋진 코멘트입니다. 건강 유의하세요. I will. 건강 유의하세요. Take care of your health. 요즘 재택근무하고 있어요. I'm working from home these days. 이태원 클래스 정주행 하고 있어요. I am watching Itaewon Class on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard many good things about it. 정주행 is a very good word. 정주행 is you heard good things about a show, so you go to the top of the list and then you watch everything one after another. Yeah. 집에만 있으니까 너무 답답해요. Staying at home, I feel 답답해. 답답해 is when you are stuck somewhere, when you're frustrated because you can't move around freely. And 운동하러 갈 수가 없어서 집에서 운동해요. I can't go to the gym to work out, so I work out at home. Yeah, so this was the comment that I got from Hungary Antonia. 헝가리에 계시죠? 네. Yeah, so 정주행. Let me explain a little more. 정주행 and 역주행, and also 유의하다, 챙기다. Let me talk about these words and then also find some interesting questions to answer. I see the screen kind of blurring out sometimes from time to time on my computer screen right here. Do you guys see me okay? Okay. If you guys can see me clearly and without any problem, I guess it's my laptop screen doing its thing. Maybe, okay, the quality is at a very low number. Maybe my computer didn't want to see my face. Okay, so 주행, here, 주행. 주행 is usually a vehicle driving, 주행. So 주행, yeah, maybe I have blurry vision here. Yeah, I have coffee today. So 주행 중, 이상 is anomaly. So 주행 중, when you're driving, you say the vehicle is running, and while it's running, there was a problem. 주행 중. So it's a formal word for a vehicle running or driving a vehicle. 정주행 is, 정 is the right direction, the correct direction. 정, okay? 정주행. 정확하다, like 정확. This 정 in Chinese characters is, maybe I shouldn't give you too many Chinese characters. Where is it? Yeah. So 정주행. I don't want to like frustrate anybody with the Chinese characters. Again, disclaimer, you don't have to learn this if you know the Chinese characters already. It's just gonna help. All right, so 정주행 is you're going in the right direction, the correct direction. 역주행, 역 is the opposite direction. So when you go to a one-way street and you're driving the opposite direction, that's 역주행. So 역주행 is absolutely bad. But we say 정주행, this is important, about watching a drama or a Netflix series from episode 1 to the last episode because it's good. Okay? 정주행. 역주행, you don't say 역주행 about that, but about a song becoming super popular after some time has passed. So they say 차트 역주행. So 차트 is obviously chart. 역주행 is reverse driving. So for example, I think Zico's 아무 노래, any song was released, and then it wasn't a big success in the beginning, but then through collaboration with TikTok and clever marketing, I think it became super popular again. So when you launch a song, it's popular and then it goes down in popularity and then it goes back up, right? That's 역주행. So 차트 역주행, you say this all the time. Type these words into any search bar or Twitter search bar, you will see lots of usages. Okay, 역주행. Good. All right. So that's that. 유의하다, 챙기다. 유의하다 is be careful of something. Be careful not to lose. Be careful not to make something happen. 건강 유의하세요. Something like that. 챙기다 is also be careful not to lose something, take care of something. But 챙기다 has more usages. Okay, 건강 유의하세요 is beware or be cautious or be careful, take care of something. only 유의하다. You can say 안전에 유의하세요. 안전에 or 건강에 유의하세요. So pay attention to safety. Okay, but 건강 챙기다 is okay. 건강을 챙기다. It's used like that with an object marker. So you make sure that you have something. But 챙기다 can mean two other things mainly. One is 책가방 챙겼어? To not forget. Are you bringing your backpack? Or are you not forgetting your bag? Okay, 챙겼어. And 챙기다's third meaning is let's say 선배. 선배 is an older student or somebody older than you doing the same thing. 선배. 선배가 잘 챙겨줬어요. So my 선배 looked after me. My 선배 took good care of me. My 선배 helped me with things. My 선배 was kind to me. So many things. 챙겨주다. So 챙기다 about someone is you're kind of being their guardian of sorts. And the second meaning is not forget to bring something with you. And when you say 건강을 챙기다, you pay close attention to something. Many people actually mention that I type fast, but I think it's an illusion because I think my typing speed is average, but just the screen being big, it seems fast. I don't know. So every session I do, there are like 10 comments about me typing fast, but yeah, I think it's average. 챙기다 is a passive verb. No, it's an active transitive verb. You 챙기다 something. You like 를 so and so를 챙겨요. Okay, you use an object marker. It might be because of years of blogging. Yes, I used to blog a lot and actually write a lot of emails every day to my co-workers and employees, giving them work, ordering them to work. How do I switch between language keyboards? Every keyboard is different. I just press the caps lock button here, or on some operating systems there's another key here, or command space. Okay, yeah, it really depends on what you're using, and yeah, you'll get used to it. Okay, so any question, any specific sentences you want to be able to say before doing something or after doing something, let me know. I will be here for another 10 minutes answering some of your questions and wrap it up. So while the questions are coming, let me just recap. Everything I typed on the screen will be in the description of the video right after the session is over. And after a while, all the timestamps will be also in the first pinned comment. So I talked about who or 전 and who, and 기 전에 you have to change it into 기, and then put 전에, 기 전에, and then you can't say 기 후에, you have to say 은 후에 or 은 다음에, or even 고 나서, 고 나서. Okay, it's good. Everybody exchanging information on how their keyboard works in terms of switching languages. Undong Park, the timestamps and the notes in the description are super helpful. Thank you for using them. Okay, Ryan Job, 숨기다 감추다. And 좀처럼 괜히 어김없이. How often do I go live? Every day. And the time schedule, the schedule for the live sessions are, all the schedules are on our Instagram. So please visit Instagram, TTMIK. TTMIK. Yeah, I wish I could just make this link somehow active on YouTube right now, but yeah, it's not possible. So thank you for the questions, and also do I play Fortnite? No, I have not played it. I don't play video games mainly because I don't know, I can't play video games for a long time. I want to be able to enjoy video games. 비디오 게임 하고 싶은데, 그리고 취미로 그냥 재미있게 가끔씩 하고 싶은데 안 되겠어요. 못 하겠어요. I have the PS4 controller for, is it Xbox? I have no idea, but I've got a controller for one of those machines for my iPad to play some simple games with June, but I can't continue playing games for more than 5 minutes. Okay, I am looking at all the comments right now and trying to decide which questions to answer. Okay, so yeah, all right guys, no more questions. I have 6 expressions that I want to introduce, and these are, I think, very interesting. Not that your other questions are not interesting. Please ask me on Twitter. I think just by going over these expressions, really cool expressions, I think we will be out of time. 후진. 후진 is when you are reversing a vehicle, reversing our car. 후진. 후진. Okay? 전진. 전진, 후진. 전진, 후진. Okay? And 숨기다, 감추다. When 숨기다, 숨겼어요, 감췄어요. I think they're the same, almost the same. Yeah, I can't really think of any instances where they are differently used. 숨기는 어디에 숨겼어요? 어디에 감췄어요? Okay, even so 숨기다 and 감추다 both mean hide, conceal something. And 숨기다 is to hide something or a fact or some kind of truth. 감추다 can also be that, but I just realized the difference. 감추다 is less action, less movement. So for example, you have something on your face, okay? And then you put up a notebook like to do this. It's more like 감추다, okay? And 숨기다, you have something that somebody can see, you put it under the table. That's also 감추다 too, but 숨기다 can be like kind of like a hide and seek, treasure hunt. You can go to the back of the house. Yeah, you can go to the back of the house to 숨겨 something. 감추다 is like it can be under the table. All right. So here you like I want to hide my watch. 감추다. Just an anecdote. I had dinner a few months ago with the CEO of Samsung Electronics, 고동진 사장님. Hi, if you're watching this. And I was wearing my Apple Watch, right? And he's the CEO of Samsung Electronics, the leader of Samsung. And I'm like, oh, I should maybe pull my sleeve gently to cover my Apple Watch. 감췄어요. I didn't like take it off and like hide it somewhere. So it's 감추다, slightly. So you see, that's the difference. He actually did ask me, is that an Apple Watch? He didn't mind, but so that's the main difference. And 좀처럼 and 괜히 어김없이. I will explain these 3 words really quickly and then go, okay? 좀처럼 is you try, but it won't happen so easily. Trying, but it's not easy. I'm trying, but it's not easy. 좀처럼 안 열려요. I'm trying to open this, but it just won't open. Okay? 좀처럼 안 열려요. I'm trying to memorize Korean vocabulary. 좀처럼 한국어 단어가 안 외워져요. So 안 외워지다, it's in passive tense, but it also means can't. You can't do something. So more on that later in a different chat. 좀처럼 한국어 단어가 안 외워져요. So 좀처럼 is you try, but it just won't work or happen. Yeah, no matter how much you try. Well, 아무리 애써도 is more, it's stronger. So 좀처럼 is like it just won't work. Slightly less than 아무리 애써도, 아무리 노력해도. Yeah, and 괜히 is without any fruitful result, with no avail, or shouldn't have done something. 괜히 샀어요. I bought it, but it serves no purpose. 괜히 샀어요. I shouldn't have bought it. 괜히 물어봤어요. I shouldn't have asked. 괜히. But at the same time, 괜히 also means for no reason. You have a friend who did something amazing, and you're like, 괜히 부러워요. You're jealous. 괜히. 괜히 means like for no good reason. Okay, 2 usages. 어김없이 is 어기다, noun form. 없이. 어기다 is you break. Yeah, 괜히 먹었어요. Exactly. You were hungry and you thought that this food would be tasty. You ate it. You're full, but the food was really bad and you're like regretting having eaten it. 괜히 먹었어. I shouldn't have eaten that. Okay, so 어기다 is to break a promise or break a routine, a pattern. Okay, 어기다. Kim is breaking a promise or pattern or a tendency in a way. 어김없이, it's just one word. It's shortened like that. 어김없이, 어김없이, 어김없이. It means without fail. 어김없이. 오늘도 어김없이 경은 씨는 지각했어요. Without fail. Just like always, 경은 was late today. Again. 어김없이. 반드시 is a little different. 반드시 is like when you 반드시 can only be used about something you must do as a rule or in the future. Yeah, 반드시. you can't say 반드시 in this sentence. Maybe if it's the future tense, 오늘도 반드시 경은 씨 so and so. She must do something. Yeah, I didn't catch 경화's live class toward the end last Friday, and then today I turned on the computer and I saw on this page a beautiful sentence that I actually took a picture of. That was 현우 씨는 경은 씨보다 착해요. 현우 is nicer than 경은. So I thought I would end today's session with a mention of 경은 as well, just following in 경화's footsteps. Yeah, not my idea. All right. Oh, 경은 씨, I didn't know you would be watching. You never watch my stuff. How are you even like? I think it's an imposter. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I think she's secretly watching my stuff. So that's it, guys. Today we talked about before and after in Korean. 기 전에, 은 후에, 은 다음에, or 고 나서. I hope this was a useful lesson. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. we'll talk about expressing emotions in Korean. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. Korean Standard Time. If you can join me again, please join at 7 a.m. tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. Please let your friends know that we have these live sessions happening every single day. We just today we decided on the schedule for May next month. We will continue in May as well, and we'll put out the schedule well ahead of time so that you can adjust your schedule. And we're bringing Juyeon to the team of live class teachers. So it'll be 5 teachers doing 5 sessions each week. So that'll be fun, I think. All right. 감사합니다. Bye-bye.